All right, guys, we just finished this one. And yeah, it was full of leaves, and that tree is about done. But this one is a 12-month bi-weekly. Keep it moving. All right, guys, I just finished my last property here. Well, it's not the last one, but it's what I just finished with. Take a look at it. And this one is out on the outskirts of the city. It's on the highway. But let me show you something. You see they have pine trees all the way around. Nothing but pine trees. So the pine needles are real bad this time of year. But look at the yard. Got it cleaned up. And what I did for them was I took the pine straw, and they said they had no idea what to do with the pine straw. And so I told them I'd make them do them a pine straw install around the tree. And there it is. And I also did this area because it's nothing but pine trees here, and you can't get rid of these needles. So I used them and did a pine straw job around the trees, and they loved it. And so this one is yearly, bi-weekly. All right, guys, so I'm done with that one. So yeah, that's what I do with that. That's how I sold that. I told them I would take the pine straw that they have fallen from the trees, and I would just install it. And I'm gonna do some around the bed right here. I'm just gonna go all the way around that with nothing but pine straw. That's another job, guys. Let me move on to the next one. All right, guys, Johnny with Upscale. So I want you guys to take a look at something. And the house I'm sitting in front of, this guy called me. I was here last week. I want you to take a look at something. I said this last year, man. The leaves are getting, to me, worse and worse, man. I between last year and this year, I've not seen leaves like this here where I am that I can see. Take a look at this. I want you to take a look at this. Now, this is a property that I did last week. Look at the tree. Look at the trees over there. Trees are full of leaves, guys. And look on the ground. Look back there in the back. It's covered. And this was just since last week. And he called me back this morning and said, come and take a look at the yard, man. I'm getting overrun with leaves. Look at that. This is across the street. This is right next door. And guys, I've been working these subdivisions for a while. I don't remember the leaves being this bad. That's a lot of leaves. But I have him scheduled for, I think, Thursday. I'm gonna come over there. There's no telling what it's gonna look like by Thursday. But we'll have to get it done. All right, guys. So I'm back at it, and we got leaves today. Matter of fact, everywhere that I'm going today, I got leaves. The one I just left is leaves. I got two of these together, and leaves. Take a look. Got leaves on that end, leaves right here. Leaves over there in the front yard. Backyard is just saturated with leaves. Look at this backyard. Look at this backyard, same thing, full filled with leaves. But here's my question to you. Be honest now. When you're doing leaf jobs like this, do you edge and string trim? Leave that in the comments. All right, guys, there it is. There's the middle. There's that front. And there's the back. Yeah, guys, so that's it. And again, I said it on another job. I hear guys saying they had to bag them, they had to blow them in one place and bag them. You know, they had to mulch them, then they had to rake them up and bag them. I just finished these. If you see something that needs to be bagged, let me know. Again, when you do these kind of lawns with all these leaves, do you string trim and edge? Leave me an answer. All right, guys, I'm in the backyard of my next property. Well, my next two. This is one of the backyard. And again, guys, everywhere I've been today, it's been leaves. So, yeah, had my work cut out for me today. Leaves, leaves, leaves. And the driveway was just covered. Now, you got a different tree in the back. It'll probably be bare by the end of this month. There's still a lot of leaves, guys. And then you got trees all around it. So, I do this one. This one's a 12-month. But the driveway was filled. These front trees have acorn nuts on them. So, and then it's got those little long leaves on them. See, it may not look like anything in the front yard, but look, these are everywhere. And these are some of the worst kind. The front yard's full of them. And then I got that one over there. Got to get it blowed. And this is the work for the winter, guys. So the antiquated one. All right, there's that one. And that bad boy looks 100% better. And I did go ahead and edge these, guys. That one, put an edge on it. And these two are regular customers, but both of them pay a little extra for the leaf cleanup. And it wasn't something that I asked them for. They just, recognize the fact that their leaves are a little more work. Here's the back. And so, guys, I say it again, when you're looking for properties, these are the kind of properties you want. Properties where lawns have 2 or 3 trees on the lawn, and they're going to have leaves. Whether they want it or not, they're going to have 12-month service. So, there it is, guys. I'm headed to my last one. All right, guys. So we're back at it. Uh, Today is Friday, man. I'm trying to get through for the weekend. Uh, we got rain in the forecast tomorrow. Got up this morning and it kind of drizzled on me a little bit this morning. But once again, guys, they're everywhere. This is what I got today. And I've already, you can see I blew them to where I need them. I mean, probably be doing that one next. That's one our property's there. That's one of our new ones. But man, this leaves for days. Now next time I come back, it won't be this bad. But look, the trees still have leaves in them. And there's still a lot of leaves in the trees. But it probably won't be like this. Now I blew these right here. This section here, I blew all of those over there. They'll float off into the water, but I can mulch the rest of these, but still a lot. Take a look. I'm just gonna go through these and mulch them. Yeah, all over here. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, I said it once before, man, these leaves, something. And down here where I am, guys, these leaves, they will fall until 1st of January. Look at those trees. Still got leaves now. These leaves will fall until January. First or second week, and then you got to consider the lawns that you haven't even been to. It's going to be something. Let me get to it. And now, again, you tell me, do I need to rake anything and bag it up? I keep hearing that they had to do that. Now, what I don't do, guys, once I do all my blowing for my leaves, I don't blow again. I'm done with blowing. And now, this property is not a 12-month property, but you always go after these kind of properties that have trees. Here's your back, and I blew everything down to the bayou. You know, this one is, again, not a 12-month property, but how did I get to mow it if it's not a 12-month? Well, I drove by, saw that the yard was filled with leaves, and I sent them a text message, guys. If you're looking for work, don't look any further than your own backyard. So the clients you already have. All I did, sent them a text and said, hey, your yard is filled with leaves. I can clean them up for you. They said, okay. Here's this side, all the way down to the water. So guys, yeah, this is a regular client, and he's not a 12-month. But tell me, if he's not a 12-month, and they want you to come and clean up the leaves, would you charge him extra? Leave that when you come. He's not a 12-month client. But I did the leaf cleanup. You saw it. Would you charge them for a leaf cleanup and they're already a client? Leave that in the comments and tell me that. Hey, Upscale Lawn Care is what we do. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you on the next one.